a woman who hasn't went and experienced other things
Well,
other
let me
than
ask you a
just
better question. Do you think men prefer women with experience or no experience?
Ooh.
They're going to cheat on them with the
Well, hold
woman
on.
with experience.
Answer the question.
And they're going to be more stimulated by the
So
woman who
true.
has experience, who can have a
Okay, but
conversation.
hold on. But who has
can
the
do
ring?
this.
Who has the title?
Good wife with you.
Who has the title and the ring though?
Yeah.
Who has the
Exactly.
title and
Who has the title and the ring? The experienced
have the-
girl or the not experienced
the
girl?
not
being
experienced, but who
disrespected.
in the end of the day is he feeling excited by? Who is
That's a
he
temporary
wanting
feeling.
You
to go
gotta
and
be
see?
Why
would you
of
want-
course, he's excited to see you. Come
Look.
on, Alexis.
No,
Look,
it's just
Why would
beyond
you-
sex.
Look,
It's,
you gotta be BBL. Come on,
The
relax.
reality is this. I get what you're saying. Like, he's going to be excited to see the other girl because she has experience, but he's not going to commit to her.
not
What
gonna
women
go home
want
to her.
is women don't want to be in the sex only zone, which is what you're describing right now. Women want to be take a last name, have a home, be
Kids,
with a guy that they
family,
like,
yeah.
a kid and family. That's what women get fulfillment from. That's what they get it
Yes.
from. Not being a side piece. What you're describing is side piece lifestyle, which is great. But that does not necessarily mean that you want that. Women want stability with one guy. So
Right.
I would argue the girl that's exciting and has experience, she's
it has
actually the
nothing-
loser
I don't mean
overall.
experience just sexually. I just mean
Bro,
in general.
Life.
Who can hold a conversation? Who?
you can hold
Okay, look,
Who
let
live
me
life.
give you guys a breakdown of how men think versus how women think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to be the first one to put her in a Lamborghini. I want to be the first one to put her on a private jet. I want to be the first one to take her to Dubai. I want to be the first one to take her to a nice restaurant. When she has these experiences already, you want to know what men think? Whore.
Slut.
If I see a girl on a private jet, whore. I see a girl at a fancy restaurant, whore. Girl in a Dubai by herself, etc. Not showing pictures of the guy that took her there, whore. Like, men, when they see women with experience, like you're trying to claim, we're not attracted to that.
Yeah.
Men are attracted to women that don't have any experience. That's why since the beginning of time, men want virgins or girls with low body counts. But girls, on the other hand, want a guy that's competent, successful, and older. We are not attracted to the same things. What you're mentioning is what women are attracted to: experience and intellectual and all this other shit. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Can
at
we
all.
Yeah, but what
rewind to
happens
your-
when he
I
gets
have
bored
a
of her? You're not significant. You bring nothing to the table but just opening your legs and shutting your mouth up.
Because men want peace and quiet, and that's the girl that gets the ring. That's who gets married.
Okay, but
That's who gets married.
They are
I am not
happy with
quiet.
each other though.
That's
Let's
that
do-
makes the man happy. Because
Let's
here's
do a
yo.
reversal.
Yeah, stop interrupting. Men and women are not attracted to the same things. We don't want a girl that's experienced. That's what you want. That's not what we want. We don't give a fuck about none of that.
That's
you,
facts.
Like, you think I go up to a girl like, oh, you own real estate? Oh, that's so hot. My dick is hard. I don't give a fuck. I got real estate. So I'm the one that's going to make the money because I know no matter what girl I get with, she's going to expect me to pay the bill anyway. So why do I care how much money you bring to the table? She's going to expect me to be competent and be experienced. Why the fuck do I give a shit about her experience? Like, men want girls that don't have experience. We want to be the first one to show them certain things. That's how
Okay,
men
so
are.
let me ask you a question. So real quick.
Yeah.
So let's put me and a girl who has not touched the money that I have touched.
Yes.
What happens if you give that other girl the money and she switches up?
What do you mean by that?
Point period blank.
Period.
Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's say me, so I've experienced, I've traveled myself. What happens when a man that can offer her more comes into play or like shows her more than you can?
Well, here's the thing. The lower a woman's body count, there's studies that show this shit, the higher the likelihood that the marriage will last and that she will not cheat.
Well,
But the higher her
and
body count, the higher the likelihood that she's going to cheat.
But at least you know with me that I know what I want. I've experienced it all, and obviously I'm choosing you. The other girl hasn't.
No, you don't
been
know what you
anywhere.
want because you just made an argument for a cuck, but then you on the other side you said that you want a controlling man.
Right.
So you don't know what you
Well,
want.
She's
because
angling it, saying she's not easily impressed by other people, and that'll make her stay with you longer.
No,
Apparently.
because women build bonds with men that show them their first things.
Right.
So men leave imprints on women. So you want to be the strongest and first imprint on that female. That's why women that are virgins or women that have low body counts last significantly longer in marriages and relationships. They just do.
Have
That's
you
a
went
fact.
into the science of why that is?
There's a bunch of reasons why.
Well, the main reason why is because whenever a woman is entered by a man and not our mouths, like our actual pussies over here.
Yeah.
So there's a chemical that gets released, and
Oxytocin.
every single time that we connect with a man, it makes us further away from the man that we actually end up with at the end of the day. So like we're not gonna be able to make that amazing connection with our husband if you've got 20 people on your body versus 10 people.
So
So
you know.
Oh, I fucking know.
Okay.
And you still.
Hey, you still on the
you do?
streets.
Hey, I didn't name my body count. I just said I don't know.
That's even worse.
We
by the way.
should ask her
That's
that
even
question.
worse.
Yeah, I mean,
off,
do you know it? You don't know it, right?
I don't count it.
It's over.
Yeah, that's actually.
I don't even know. Like,
All right.
honestly.
Okay.
Well, either way, the point I'm trying to make is that experience for men is not as important as women try to argue it is. We actually prefer inexperience versus women prefer experience. That's just what it is. We want to be the first for you.
So, what do you think about our prince, King Harry? No, I'm sorry, not our prince, the prince, King Harry, who married Meghan Markle.
Oh boy.
He got ridiculed
Harry.
for it. Think about that.
He got ridiculed, but here's the thing: is he not still with her? And guess what? Everything's settled down now, and the royal family has brought him back into the family now that he stood up for his woman. But they only, what is it called? They only outcasted her because of her being an actress. She showed her nipple on one of her shows, and that's why the whole family basically said like she's not allowed because
You know
she was
what's
an
interesting?
actress.
You just literally proved my point. A woman's past can lower her own man's status. We have a prince getting shunned by his own royal family because of the female that he selected to bring in.
He was shunned, past tense. He is no longer. And they've been completely accepted into the royal family. He just had to put his foot down and say, "Look, this is my woman."
They did that
I
for
agree
PR
with
reasons. The reality is
Did
that
they?
that's a yeah, they did that 100%
Are
for
you
PR
a part of
reasons.
their PR group?
Everyone in England. Have you been to England?
Well,
Have you been to England?
have I been to England?
Yes.
Maybe?
Have you
Multiple
been?
times.
Oh, okay, sure. Probably on someone else's dime. But either way,
Actually, I had my own travel company for 3 years that I traveled
Fantastic.
on my own.
no one respects him in England. Everyone shits on him for it. He's constantly criticized by British media for what he did. No one respects men that wife up whores, especially men that wife up whores and try to bring them into royalty. That is why. That's
You
my.
think Meghan Markle's a whore for being an actress? I'm genuinely curious about your opinion on this.
I'm curious.
I mean,
too.
For the
That was
purposes,
just a strong word on it.
Yeah,
So
she
I'm
is a
is
whore.
that what you consider?
Yes, she is a whore.
Because
She dated
was
a
an
bunch
actress.
of NBA players. She was out here fucking doing some dumb shit. For someone who's a prince in England that has the type of status that he has, the higher status, the more sensitive you have to be about the women that you bring into said
100%.
status.
Yeah.
So he literally was ostracized from his own family because of the woman that he decided to bring in. If that does not prove my point that a man's status
Well,
can be
you're-
decreased by his female's past behaviors, I don't know what else proves it.
Well, actually, I was bringing up the point that you said a man with status would never be with a girl like that. So, Alexis, they would. And you might just get yourself a king because a king married a whore, so why
You
can't you?
just never know. I'm saying
Okay.
nothing
See,
is
okay.
impossible.
Stop the show real fast. This is what I mean when I say females give each other terrible advice. What are the actual...
Hey, don't listen to my ass.
What are the actual statistical chances of her getting a prince to commit to her? Seriously.
What are they? Well,
None.
what are your stats on OnlyFans? Because you're probably like 0.003. So
Incredible.
her stats
Come
are
on, don't
already
disrespect
very
me.
extreme percentages.
See,
0.001.
this is what I mean, man. Like,
for you.
y'all give each other destructive, terrible advice that
What's
is
your-
not realistic.
Move her
What's
away
your-
from me. I'm giving her bad advice. Get away
You
from
are
me.
giving her bad advice. You're giving her terrible advice, and girls do this to each other all the time. It's like, no, girl, you do what you want to do, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a guy out there for you.
No, the thing is, she already did it.
What's your relationship
So she already did it.
status?
She's already done. She's already labeled herself as a whore. It is what it is. So like the best I can do is just.
Lie.
But it's
She
not
takes
a lie.
ownership.
Lie.
It's not like no, it's facts. It happened.
Nothing is impossible.
It happened.
Like
So you want
A
us,
king
you want us to give you
married-
hope, right?
a whore.
you don't have to give me hope. I
Yeah.
She's
feel
comfortable
Like-
with sexuality.
I feel that I
This is
will
crazy.
find my man who
Who?
will accept everything that I've done. I don't want to find him yet. I'm too busy experiencing and
27.
having my fun, doing my OnlyFans, having girl time, whatever it is.
So when
I
do you want
know
to
I
settle
will.
down, though?
That what?
When do you want to find this guy, then?
When I'm around, I would
How old?
like.
How old?
I don't want a certain age, but in my 30s, I would love
In your
to.
30s?
Is it gonna
Do
be
you think-
harder
Yeah, do you
to
think
get a
you're going to have
guy
more value in your 30s or
older?
now?
Negative ghost
It doesn't matter with the right man that loves me. It's just that's it.
Incredible.
Girl, just manifest.
And nothing is
Manifest, girl.
impossible.
Yeah, you got
You
something?
got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had wanted to ask you because they had asked, like, do you regret doing OnlyFans? Did you go to college?
I started to, and I
you-
didn't.
So you don't have a degree. You just
No.
Okay. So do you not think that instead of choosing OnlyFans, you could have probably pursued something else?
Well, I have
'Cause
my
you
real
said it
estate
was, like-
license and my 215 license. I've sold
Right.
life
Was that
and health
before
insurance.
OnlyFans?
The excuse me.
Did you get all of those things before you had those things before you started OnlyFans, right?
Correct, but I have
Okay.
a business mind, so,
So-
I said I knew I could make millions
Right.
of dollars
but
doing this and
is what I'm
invest into
asking.
something.
This is what I'm asking.
Right.
Why, if you had the real estate and you had the other stuff, there are plenty of people that use that to make money and
Right.
are very like, they have lots of money coming in. So why did you not utilize what you had to do that? Instead, you decided to take the easy way out, no offense to you, and use your body to get lonely people on the internet to pay you money because you wanted to be taken care
And
of.
yet, okay,
I like
I-
her.
Can
I-
I?
that's
Let
funny
her
because
respond.
in the end of the
Yes.
day, I feel like it has nothing. maybe for some girls it's just the body, but it requires so much more than your body.
Does it require talent? What talent do you have?
yeah.
Let her finish.
What? Excuse me?
Let her finish.
What kind of talent? I mean, do you know how many times I shake my ass for OnlyFans compared
That's
to
a talent?
I'm not saying you're thinking that OnlyFans girls just do that, but how am I going to bring it to a crowd to buy subscriptions? I need to do my marketing. I need to be creative. I need to run a lot of people. I have over 6 assistants. I'm not just talking about just anything. Just I'm always creating. There's much more to this.
Yeah, you just don't understand
it's a
how it
gamble.
works.
I invest into promo. There's a lot to the OnlyFans. So people just think that OnlyFans girls are over here shaking
Just
their ass and
hot.
we're just making all this money. It's
No,
not that.
it's not that.
I'm a
Okay.
businesswoman. And the end of the day, yes. I love to show my goodies. It's fun. This is exciting.
this is-
But there's so much more to the OnlyFans game than you think there is. And that's fine because I respect what you're saying and I like the question because I get it, but it's because you don't know.
No, it's not that I don't know. It's
No,
the
you don't
fact that I wasn't talking to you. But what I was trying to
Well, you're looking
say
at me.
was
Say something to
we're
defend
having a
yourself.
one-on-one conversation, but
Well, we're all
nonetheless, but I wasn't talking to you.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Anywho, what I was trying to say, I get that, but all of the marketing and stuff that you put into that and that effort, you could have done that where you were. You just chose to intentionally do that elsewhere. The same work and effort, the marketing, all of that stuff, you could have applied with your real estate. You just chose
And
not
I
to.
do.
matter.
And I do. I just figured
I
that
don't
this
think
is
you're
going to be a
understanding
way
what I just said.
to
Can I
make
get
the
you?
most in a short time. You
Okay,
understand?
so you
Because at the
wanted
end of the
fast
day-
money. That's what you
because-
wanted.
No, it's not fast.
You
This
said,
is, baby,
you
this
said,
has been
you
the work
said
for
the-
2000 since
You literally
2018.
just said
There you
it.
go.
You said the quickest way.
Not
right?
the quickest way, but no, because
what you
listen
just
to
said.
me. Listen to nothing. It's more than just the quickest. I don't care what I said. The quickest. It was a way that I felt that I could be strong in. I felt that I knew, not because I'm beautiful, because there's many beautiful girls on OnlyFans that are not successful at it. But if you don't have consistency, if you don't have much more than just all the like,
Marketing
you're thinking
management.
shaking your ass. It's not just that. You understand? I just felt like I could be strong in this. This is something that I felt passionate about. You understand? Because it's more than just trying to get guys off. Okay, yes, it's a great, yes, that's what on the outside it looks like we just do, but it's much more than that. I mean, for 3 days I was preparing for my one shoot day today. Do you know how many times I shaked my ass today for my OnlyFans? Not once, but it took 3 days to prepare. You know how viral all that content's gonna go? You don't know because you're not in my position. You're not working.
I don't care to know.
but
Honestly,
you're
You're asking.
what I'm saying, what I'm saying again, wanted to,
Can I say
talking to
something
her.
to
Oh, you're
defend
talking
you?
about OnlyFans, so we
But
all have an
Can I
opinion about it
say-
because we
can
all
I
do
say
it.
something
But
to defend
your
you
name
guys?
is not
I
Alexis.
don't
It's like
do.
asking
Your name
one
is not
doctor for their
Alexis.
opinion when there's 3
Your
doctors
name is
there.
not
Why
Alexis.
would you just ask the one?
Your name is not Alexis.
Well, she's
So-
talking to a dermatologist right now about skin, so let her talk if you want to use that
Thank
doctor
you.
analogy. Go ahead.
Anywho, but I get that and I get it, and you said you wanted to feel like that's probably a terrible way to say that you should feel powerful about your body, selling yourself technically to people, strangers on the internet. But I personally think that you could have done a lot more effort like with that, because you're putting in the same effort. You just chose to do a different path. And
I'm
you
sure,
chose
but
that.
how far could I
You
listen to me? I could have
chose
been a
that.
realtor or I could have been a real
You
estate investor.
chose
Now I'm the
that.
investor. I'm not just a realtor. I'm not.
But
I'm not.
This is
I'm
what
not
I'm
getting
saying.
clients. I
get
am
it.
my
I
own
get
client
it.
too.
I get it,
Do
sweetie.
you understand that?
I get it. But what I'm saying is, even if you were to do real estate, you could have still been a real estate investor, honey. That does not mean that you selling yourself and being naked and doing OnlyFans and all of that stuff was the only route to become an investor. That makes no sense.
I mean, we're talking 2 different digits
Yeah.
here.
Are we?
I love. Listen to
Are
me.
we?
Have you
Because
ever?
right now
how many
you're
times?
saying-
Listen to me. I love a beautiful, lavish life. I spend when I go on my summer vacations and treat myself. Have you been to Greece? Have
Can
you
I
traveled
I
the
make
world?
6 figures
I
a
like
year,
the
so we
lavish
don't need
life.
to
I'm
talk about
sorry.
money right
Can
now.
I play
It
the
doesn't matter.
devil's
I like the
advocate
lavish
between
life,
you
and I
two?
want to get there. I want to get
But
there faster than you.
This is what I'm
Because
telling.
this is
This
women
is what
on
I'm telling you.
hate.
But
But-
that's what you're
Okay,
saying.
go
You
ahead.
Can I
just
play the women on?
Yo.
Like, stop.
Stop talking.
you just said, and you said it again the second time you said it. You wanted the quickest way to do all of that
You're
stuff.
never gonna
What
get
you
there. I'm
wa-
sorry. The life that I have
Babe.
lived with the money that I have made, you're never gonna get there.
Oh,
And in the end of the
Oh,
day, you will be
okay.
envious and you'll click
See,
like my
I'm
traveling
choosing to be
pictures.
nice
In the end of the
because
day,
I could say something
I
that
don't
would
care.
hurt your
Nothing you say is
feelings.
gonna affect me.
Ew.
In the end
Clearly
of the
it
day,
does.
I'll invite
Clearly
you
it
on
does,
my yacht,
babe.
and you'll go
Clearly
on a
it
yacht.
does. Clearly
You're
it
on
does.
this table.
Clearly it does.
I have
Clearly
my own
it does.
podcast.
Clearly it does. Because everything that I've been asking you from the standpoint, you yourself, the answers that you're giving me is telling me that you're bothered. You didn't like the fact that I
shit.
asked you that question. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. What I'm telling you is the honest truth. You could have chosen a different way. You chose the easy out because you wanted fast money. You're just like and no different than any other person that decides to get on a fucking pole, go do anything else with their fucking life.
Okay.
You could have chosen other routes to do that, and you chose to do that, and now you're trying to
It
make
doesn't matter.
You're trying to make an excuse. You're trying
Bro.
to make an excuse, and then on top of that, you're trying to double back and try and point fingers at me, like as if I don't make money or whatever. You're making assumptions about me to try and deflect from yourself
No,
because
but
what
you-
I'm saying is hurting your feelings.
No, babe. First of all, I will tell you
Your
something.
feelings are
No,
hurt,
babe.
babe. It's okay.
No,
Period.
first of all,
It's okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
It is
now it's my
fine.
Are we
turn.
not all
Fine.
using our body right now?
My turn. Okay. You're sitting here on this table, right?
Exactly.
You're here and fresh and fit,
Yes, I am.
correct?
Obviously.
What are you
yes.
here for? Are you making any money sitting here talking to me like that?
No.
Guess what, baby? Me sitting on this table, I'm running that bag up. You can't ever be on the vacations that I, will be on.
Honey,
Baby,
I
baby,
could take
baby.
myself on whatever vacation I want
Is
to.
your did you buy your mother a house? My mother's
Sweetie.
well and doesn't have to.
That's- okay,
she's
see,
retired and living her great
again.
life.
You know
No,
what?
but
Don't ever compare. I've had a great life, and at the end
No
of the day,
one
you're
was
struggling
comparing.
because over here, why aren't you working?
I'm
Why aren't you working?
struggling.
I'm sitting here and I'm
I'm
still working, and I'm
struggling.
having a great
Oh,
conversation,
babe, you're
trying to teach
hurt.
something. You're bored.
I hurt
You're
your
those people
feelings. It's
liking my
okay.
pictures on a beautiful
It is
yacht that
okay.
I'm paying for myself. At the
It
end of
is
the day,
perfectly
you
fine,
can't say
honey.
you're hurting my
It's
feelings
fine.
because.
Your feelings are hurt.
No,
Your
baby,
feelings are
they're
hurt because
really
you're
not.
talking like
I get
someone-
way meaner comments
You're
than this on
talking
my
like
Instagram.
someone who got their feelings hurt and you have no other fucking responses. So now you're just
My
subjecting to
feelings are
trying to
not
hurt
hurt,
my
but who
feelings.
are
And honey,
you?
you can't hurt my feelings. I am
No, you
perfectly
are because
secure
you
and
know damn
confident
well
in
you're gonna have a
myself.
boring ass life. I'm sorry.
Aw.
You have a boring life.
I have a boring
you have
life.
a boring life. You
I
make
do